So today's video is going to be a little bit different. Got the trailer, one of our equipment trailers in the garage today, and I got to repair some fenders and mount the license plate the other way because I got stopped by DOT and he didn't like what he saw, but he was really nice about it and let me go and gave me a list of stuff I gotta fix. So we're gonna get to that. And while I have this trailer in here, this trailer, let me get a flashlight. This trailer is kind of not weak, but wasn't designed for everyday use. So I don't know if you can see right here. There's a crack starting, and then on this other side we've already had to fish plate it once, so I'm actually going to pull these two boards up so I can get into the inner side here and repair that. And I got to pull these fenders off. I got new fenders coming today, and I think I'm going to give it a wire wheel job, and we're going to repaint the whole thing. And another thing I've got to work on is I got to cut this C channel out, because if you see right here, I don't know if it's going to focus. See how that's bumped out? This thing's all worn out, so you can actually buy this whole C channel there with all the holes in it. I just gotta gouge out or cut out those welds there. It's gonna be a little bit of a pain, but that's what's on today's agenda. So I got the inner fender off. It's pretty well shot. The new ones are coming with new inner fenders. So the new inner fenders are coming, or the new fenders are coming with inner fenders, but I gotta just grind this stuff off so I can take that part of the fender off. I gotta take the wheels off so I can grind all those spot welds and seams and grind this off. But got the second package here. I had to get a medium mod for it. And I also got another microphone, so we'll put that on and see what that sounds like. So I just got the Rode microphone put in. This one, I haven't got time to figure this one out yet. So hopefully I got it working correctly and hopefully I sound a little better. When you guys use these kinds of, if you guys use wire wheels on any kind of grinder, please wear safety glasses. These little tiny pieces of steel will come off and they will go right into your eye. So whenever you're grinding, always wear safety glasses. Doesn't matter what you're doing. So finally got this Fender welded on. It's kind of a pain to line it up. Just got this plate welded in there, kind of at a weird angle on the top. Now I gotta weld this whole crack here, grind it flush, and then put that plate on this side. Then we gotta weld up this other fender. Like you said though, this one hasn't.
No, that outside one's been pretty good.
But
How long is this?
13.
How long is it to the crack?
So
5.5.
Would be like,
Yeah.
if you went up against that,
That'd be 6. That'd be pretty.
with inside and outside, maybe that's enough.
Yeah. Yeah, with both of them.
Probably grind
Yeah.
it out a little bit and weld it up on the inside, grind it flush, and then put
Yeah. Hmm.
So finally got this fender welded on. It's kind of a pain to line it up. Just got this plate welded in there, kind of at a weird angle on the top. Now I gotta weld this whole crack here, grind it flush, and then put that plate on this side. Then we gotta weld up this other fender. So we just finished for the day. We got this other side welded in, and my father probably took an hour grinding down this old plate that we had welded in and re-welding it just to make it look pretty for the DOT guy. Got that plate welded in. Wasn't the easiest. The other side was easier for some reason. And then on this fender we had to cut pieces of it out to fit around this fish plate here. But we got everything welded in for the most part. They were the right fenders. We had to modify them a little bit, but the next thing we're gonna do is I ordered the C channel for this. This should be here Tuesday, but we gotta finish just wire wheeling the outside, and then we're gonna paint it. Just gonna paint it black, then we gotta put back the DOT tape, and then back here on this side he wants to weld that bolt on there or take that off. Then he wants to weld this hole up here to, you're never gonna stop these from banging, but he just wants to make it a little bit quieter. So, and this trailer does have new 7,000 pound axles in it because the other one rusted off behind the hub and snapped off. So 6 months ago my father put these new axles on. So I think in the next clip, next clip will probably be me cutting this out and welding the new one on. So see you in the next clip. Okay, so both sides now are finished. As you guys can see, we just put welded a new bolt through. and then put 2 washers, one on this side, one on the inner, and then welded the nut on. And for these, we had to weld the hole back in, and then I took a die grinder and I had to remount the hole. But now it fits because I just didn't have a drill bit big enough. So that's that. The other side's the same. Now I'm gonna start. Sorry if all you can hear is the air compressor. No, I'm gonna start in the front here. So I know that I had talked about before about having to gouge this out, but I think I'm actually going to cut both the ears off the C channel right down here, and then I'm going to take the new plate, I'm going to weld it right onto the back of the old plate. So I guess we're going to see how that goes. So I just finished welding that up. This side you can see better. So now I'm gonna take those D-rings, weld 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. Then after I'm doing that, weld up the other side and we'll be back. Okay, just finished welding all of these on. So we got 2 in the back here. 1, 2, 3, and the same on the other side. So now what I'm gonna do is I was gonna spray it, but it will get out of here quicker if I just foam roll it. So I just ran down to the store, got some rollers and paint thinner, because I don't know, there's probably half of this left, and so I'm just gonna make a time lapse of me painting the thing up now. Okay, so I got the trailer pulled out here in the yard. And I'm actually gonna paint it today. So it's a little breezy, but it doesn't really matter. It's just a trailer that's gonna get scratched up and rust out. So I'm gonna obviously paint everything that's brown. I'm gonna paint these two rear ramps on here. So I'm gonna put my suit on and my mask, and then we'll get to it. Okay, well here it is. It's finally finished. The back gates, I just sprayed them. Didn't really care. It's an equipment trailer. It's gonna get dirty, gonna get rusted. It'll cover up. Some drips there, but again, not really too big of a worry. I gotta hit that spot with a rattle can because I just can't get the gun in there. Flat spots are looking pretty nice. But again, gotta hit some rattle can in there and inside these stake pockets. But yeah, gonna probably throw it back in the garage, let it dry out for a couple days, put some DOT tape on it, and put the boards back on, and we'll be golden. Okay, got this thing all painted up. The license plate light DOT tape, but now the breakaway system wasn't working properly, draining the battery, charging the lights. So got a new one from Napa. Just gonna install that and splice the wire. What happened to this? So what was happening was this part used to be weatherproof, but it obviously isn't anymore. You can see the light through there, and I think it shorted out the circuit board. So I got a new one. I'm gonna splice that in. So this is an old trailer and we had to rewire it. So we installed a waterproof box underneath here, but all the connections are corroded, or else I just run new wires down here. So I'm gonna avoid that and it had a new one of the actual cable pieces, so I'm gonna put that on too, and then get back to it, test it out. So be right back. Okay, got the new one installed. Press those little button here, make sure the battery's on full. Right, and then I also put a new trailer plug on because this old one was worn through from dragging on the ground. Happens. So that is it for this trailer. I'm gonna pull it out right now and we'll see how it looks in the sun. Okay, so this is it. It's all finished. Breakaway system works. Tested that out. So what I did to paint it is I just thinned out Rust-Oleum and sprayed it with a gun, and then whatever cracks and stuff I couldn't get into, I just sprayed it with a rattle can. The back ramps and this side too. So if you guys enjoyed this video and would like to see more videos of me working on stuff and figuring things out, like the video and subscribe. Thanks.